there with Vincent, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Inside, here's Claxton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Branham. Finney-Smith defending. Now Johnson. Poke loose. Fast break now for Charlotte.
When you think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds, when he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Jusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here now is Dinwiddie. It's stolen. Fast break now for Charlotte. Caruso, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. Dinwiddie covering. A three. Here's Sohan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Vincent. Pass to Nurkic. Over Claxton. And that one hits back iron. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. And on Nurkic. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Passes to Branham. Back to Vincent. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. On the mark with the 15-footer. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Dinwiddie with it. Johnson outside. The 8-footer. And the rebound by Nurkic.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Vincent. Claxton covering. Vincent the pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Sohan. No good. Shot missing. And the Nets with possession here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Now Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with the three. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Charlotte making a switch. Reddish is checked in. Then for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Smith subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Sohan, Caruso, and Simmons with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. To the middle, here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Charlotte trails by 7. Passes it to Caruso. Excellent D from Thomas.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Charlotte. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nets leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Johnson outside. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Thomas against Caruso. Excellent D from Thomas. The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brooklyn headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Mikal Bridges out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Charlotte trails by 7. Three-pointer, Graham. Bridges with some nice defense. He dishes it to Smith. Pass to Clowney. Back to Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shoots a 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. And here's Charlotte. To the inside. Ripped away. Thomas with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. It's blocked, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Charlotte making some changes. Branham's checked in, and it's Alex Caruso in for Devontae Green. The Nets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. Pass to Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing. Charlotte trailing. Over to the left wing. Connects from three-point range. Caruso's got 5 now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Down low. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Vincent. A rebound by the Nets. Bridges dishes to Smith. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now, Finney Smith. He has 5.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Smith. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Smith Jr. getting inside that time.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
They get a hand on it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Vincent misses. Brooklyn leading by 8. Smith the pass to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Devontae Graham's checked in for Gabe Vincent. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Zohan the pass to Caruso.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, Alex.
And so Caruso nails both of them. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the 2nd quarter of play. Dinwiddie against Caruso. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Charlotte trails by 7. Pass to Graham. Good on the bucket.
And Graham not afraid to go inside and finish through traffic. Skilled at using his body. And a nice job to shield himself from the D.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here is Smith. The pass to Finney Smith. The dish to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Caruso's got the ball here for Charlotte. Trailing by 5. Branham can't get it to go. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Nets.
Number 1, Mikal Bridges. Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dance team.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Poked away. Dives for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 7, Gabe.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Bridges, no one around him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Show you what I'm running like. When they snatch me, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100. I'm hustling, every day 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 I'm. We never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rat. Run and tell them that. Mo cars. Mo clothes. Mo. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
It's time to introduce the stuff starting at point.
And now, 2K Sports. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at New York, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
Well, right now, for New York, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, small forward. And for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Knocks down the long J. Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. First quarter of play, a minute in. Edwards fires from way outside. Offensive rebound.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. DiVincenzo against Edwards. DiVincenzo pass to Brunson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Gobert. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
That's a level of concentration right there. Rudy Gobert finishing shots like these, important.
Randall against Towns. Low block shot, and it's New York with another. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's McDaniels. Again, the Timberwolves score. And here's Brunson. Last game with 30. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The floater.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris, Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, PA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
Milton's checked in for Mike Conley. Gobert passes to Milton. And another three for Minnesota.
The big story thus far is how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Now here's McDaniels. A 23-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Edwards for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Brunson against Milton. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside McDaniels. Milton for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they met was in New York.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
He drops it from range.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Timeout called, the Knicks. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A. And let's remember, as former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. And Gobert with a block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Towns against Randall. Over Towns. New York no good that time either.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Conley passes to Towns. Lets it fly. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Grimes. Guarded by Edwards. Randall, a screen on Edwards. There's the drive, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. For the Knicks, Sims, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Achua comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Here's Grimes. Offline with a three.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Shot is good by Edwards.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Grimes. It's blocked by Gobert. Oh, swiped away. Here we go. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Conley. The three. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
But you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Achua. He's out there with Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. Here's Brunson. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Now here's Achua. Still without a bucket. Pass to Hart. Clock at 4. Shoots over Anderson. And the Knicks miss again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The kick out to Conley. Puts up a 3. Achua with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson with it. Inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Grimes. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Towns gets the bucket.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Well, Doris, around this time of year, the best teams often scale back the minutes of their stars. Probably good for the teams, maybe not so good for the fans.
Well, today, this is certainly an issue that has garnered the attention of the stakeholders in the game. We have certainly seen the commissioner of the NBA take a look at this, talk about that load management, which seems to be such a compelling topic. Bottom line is, load management is here to stay in the NBA. It's how do teams navigate those national television broadcasts? How do they navigate being prepared and healthy for the playoffs?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Brunson outside. Anderson pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Reid. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Brunson. With a 9-footer. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Outside Conley. 16 feet out. And another basket for Minnesota.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Brunson. He's He's got 6. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Dor.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Conley with the ball. Hard covering. Tips it up. Achua with the rebound. The Knicks shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. DiVincenzo, the pass to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. To the inside. Achua misses the baby hook.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Brown's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Now a timeout called by New York.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Brown. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Randall comes in for Hart. And the bucket is good.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McDaniels, that's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Randall with it. Coming off a 31-point game against Houston. DiVincenzo against Edwards. Some solid defense from Edwards. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Conley looking for an opening. Towns on a screen. Fires from deep. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 7 points.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Conley against Brunson. Launches a 3. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Brunson. He's got 10.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
And so it's Minnesota with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love the points off the bench. Must be nice to be a starter and come back into the game with a larger lead. Makes life easier, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you appreciate the way this roster's been constructed. Strong in a number of areas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
McDaniels against Anunoby. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got his third bucket of the night.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Shot from the top of the key. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 11 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Yes, it's good. Give him 8.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Randle pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's New York with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. DiVincenzo finds Brunson for 3. Randle. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Edwards can't hit. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Brunson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Milton is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Milton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Hartenstein.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Towns. And that one's long.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Anunoby from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. The shot by Towns, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And here's Conley. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For 3, Conley. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. Pass to Achua. Outside Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. Count it. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Towns for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Josh Hart is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Sims in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. Alexander Walker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Randle. Pass to Grimes. Here's the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randle.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randle finds Brunson, and Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The quick hitter from 3-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Towns for 3. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside for Randall. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And he drives in. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. New York trailing. Hart with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Minnesota calls time here. Hartenstein. He's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Randall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Takes a 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hartenstein. Pulls it from the corner. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Assist goes to
Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Now DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor. That is what triggered this run. What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Pass to Anunoby to take the lead. Hartenstein. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 1.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Gobert. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Edwards finds Towns. Yep, that one's good.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-4 run. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Anunoby for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
The shot by Conley, no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Offensive rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo drains the triple. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a